You just got a good look at my cracks.
Like I told someone the other day, no matter which Raws I'm with, I'm gonna see a butt crack. I seen Hunter's like that yesterday, the day before. I seen Trevor's at work on Friday, and I seen Hunter's the day before that.
Well, you're welcome. We've done the trifecta.
It don't matter. I'm with the Raws. I'm gonna see a crack.
You're welcome for that. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another fun-filled episode of Bald and the Bearded. My name is Robbie, joined along with
Jacob.
Today, we're going to talk about probably one of the greatest episodes of anything ever to be an episode of anything. The newest episode of The Mandolorian dropped on Friday. We are recording this on Sunday. So we've had time to think about it, to devour it, so to say. And it was amazing. A lot of stuff happened in this one. We'll start with some non-spoiler stuff. I liked where they took it on this one. I liked how they started it. It was like this eerie feel. Now they did introduce a character that we have had mentions of, and then they mentioned another character that got me super excited, and I'll go into detail on that later. But I think the episode was very well done. I like how for the first little bit, it didn't actually focus in on Mando, which normally the episode starts and it's with Mando. Well, this one, I think the first 5 minutes, you didn't even see Mando in it at all. What were your thoughts on the newest episode without any spoilers? I know it's hard to...
Yeah, because the whole thing's spoilers.
It's
if
pretty
you haven't
much...
seen it. It was well put together, like you said.
Yeah, it is very hard because, like he said, this entire thing was pretty much straight up spoiler.
If you haven't watched it yet, you're wrong.
Yes, you need to watch it when it drops. So we're going to go into spoiler land. It opens up Ahsoka Tano. She is kicking butt, and she's trying to get information. We don't know what kind of information she's looking. And it just kind of goes into there. I'll get your thoughts first before I go into my super deep rabbit hole that I will probably be going into. Spoilers and all, lay it all on the table for us, Jacob.
I was just surprised that they opened up immediately with her. You know, I was expecting her to be like pop up in the last bit of the episode.
Right.
You know, they love their cliffhangers on this series.
This one still left us with a huge blue cliffhanger. So I loved it. It opened up with, you see Rosario Dawson playing Ahsoka, which fantastic. I think Rosario did a very good job of being an older Ahsoka. Loved it. We even got the name of the child. Grogu is apparently his name. I like Baby Yoda better than Grogu. I will probably not call him Grogu. I will call him Baby Yoda for the rest of my life.
I do like how he reacts when he says Grogu.
He goes, hmm?
It's like a little dog.
Hmm?
That tilts his head.
Right. So, enjoyed that. Got to know a little bit more about Baby Yoda, Grogu. And one of my all-time favorite not villains, but Star Wars characters, Grand Admiral Thrawn was mentioned in the last little bit, and Holly, she was like, I could tell that this was because Holly has just started her adventure into The Mandalorian. We are 4 episodes in the first season. Obviously, I'm continuing watching as they come out, but I'm slowly catching her up in the world of Baby Yoda. She did not enjoy it until Baby Yoda came in. Now that Baby Yoda's, she's kind of hooked. But anywho, Grand Admiral Thrawn was mentioned in the last couple of minutes of the episode, and Thrawn, if you don't know who Thrawn is,
Watch Rebels.
Watch Rebels for one, and you'll get a small layer of what and who Grand Admiral Thrawn is. Thrawn has 3 books that focus on just him and how he came from being a high-ranking official in the Chiz, because he is a Chiz, That is his
Race.
His race. So in the Chiss Ascendancy, which is like kind of like the Empire but in uncharted space, you see his rise through the Empire or the Imperial Academy and everything like that. So you get to see Thrawn grow.
Well, he was in the Republic Army as well.
He helped,
according to lore.
Yeah, he helped out in that a little bit, but whenever he fully committed to the Empire, it was pretty much the Empire at that part. It was after the war. Anakin had already turned into Vader. It was known that he was no longer Emperor Palpatine was in full. Everybody knows he's a dark Jedi, and like everybody, all that. So he shows you, because he goes in one of the books where he's helping Anakin, and it's during the Clone Wars, and then the next time Grand Admiral Thrawn comes out, it's straight Empire, and he's moving up through there. There's multiple books with Grand Admiral Thrawn and Luke and Leia and Han having to go up against him. So if you haven't read the books, I highly suggest reading them because they are great and they give you such a more in-depth view into the world of what Grand Admiral Thrawn is, because Rebels just barely scrapes the top. But this does lead. Do you think we see an Ezra Bridger or a Kanan?
Probably not Kanan, since it's after Empire.
True, yeah, because he's dead.
He's supposed to be dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
But it would be cool to see Ezra, and I do remember hearing rumors in those articles when they announced Ahsoka, rumors about Sabine.
Yeah, we could see
crew.
Sabine, and they're going to take Grogu to a planet that has a Jedi temple, which if you've watched Rebels, you've seen Ezra, like Kanan bring Ezra in there, and you meditate, and it's supposed to send out a strong ripple through the force. And she says, maybe because at that point, with Ahsoka seeing the turn from Anakin to Vader, she doesn't want to train Grogu because he is attached to Mando. He looks at Mando as a father figure and everything like that. So she chooses not to train him, which is understandable from the crap that she's seen, because she's no longer considered herself a true Jedi. She's like one of those gray Jedis. She's in between, like. So it's kind of cool to see that. I think that potentially when they go to the temple, that may be where we can see Ezra, or who knows, it might just be a random Jedi. But I think it would be really cool because Ezra's still supposed to be out there, kicking butt and taking names. So that would be particularly interesting to kind of see how that transfers over. But all in all, I really enjoyed this episode. Holly knew that it was a good one because I just kept yelling and screaming at the TV in excitement, especially when she mentioned Thrawn. Like, I went ape in here. Like, it was a crazy day because, like I said, I love Thrawn so much. What are some other thoughts that you enjoyed?
I thought the part about the Beskar spear was pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
because I've always read that Beskar can deflect pretty much a lightsaber as long as it's not like a direct blow.
Well, you saw,
but it was deflecting every blow. So
yeah, he was able to.
It's a little OP'd for metal to me, but
right,
still pretty cool.
I mean, it can take pretty big hits, but at the same time, too many of those hits will make it crumple at some point. But you saw that when she was fighting, because obviously Ahsoka was with the Jedi Order enough to know that the war between Mandalore and the Jedis and all that stuff with Revan and everything. But it was cool to see them fight, and you saw that she hit his back and it dinked off, and he was able to block it with both arms, and it dinked. And he was like, Bo-Katan sent me, and then they became friends and all that. I cannot wait to see what Mando does with the spear, whether he melts it down. And
I feel like he's gonna use that to fight Moff Gideon since he has the Darksaber.
I could see that. Like I want to see if he keeps it, or if he melts it down and does something extra with his armor, because he's already used a lot of those little pin missile things
Sparrows.
Out of his.
Well, he has a full another set of old armor from Boba Fett.
I think, and I hope and pray, I think we're going to see a Boba Fett appearance, or whoever that was in the first episode at the end. Like, everybody is speculating that it's Boba. I do think that it could potentially be a misdirect, but it would be cool to see him be able to team up, with other Mandalorians. We've seen him fight with Bo-Katan. We've seen him fight with his original order. So kind of seeing where they go from here is going to be a very interesting ride. I'm very excited to see what next Friday holds for us with the Mandalorian episode. Do you have anything else that you want to drop?
No, no.
Okay, so we're going to move on from the Mandalorian, just kind of chit chat. So what have you been doing / playing?
I've just been playing Valhalla mostly.
You still enjoying it?
Yeah.
I have
kind of at a standstill because I got betrayed by
Sigurd.
No, not quite yet. I feel like it's probably coming, but no, the bowl cut priestess lady, the Catholic lady, she's with Alfred.
Oh, I don't think I've done that mission yet.
You can't miss her. She's got an awesome bowl cut.
We used to have bowl cuts as children. We rocked them, but I've enjoyed it. I have come across quite a few more glitches. I've had one where it just completely froze as I see my wife taking her pumpkin to the garbage can. That's the true sign that fall is over. But I've had it where I was in the middle of a fight and there's I think the 3 witch ladies are the ones that you have to beat in order to get the key to get to Thor's armor. Not 100% sure, but I fought one and they are ungodly hard, and I had her to where, and I had I just picked up like 8 arrows, and I was about to just lay into her, and I would have killed her with those 8 arrows. But as I knocked my arrow and pulled it, the game froze. And I'm like, I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to wait. And 20 minutes later, the game just force closed. And I was like, maybe it's saved. And I went back, and obviously it doesn't save during battle, and I had to try to redo the whole thing over again, and I've not won since. And I'm very ticked. And I also sent you a Marco Polo with, I had just saved this city from the Compass, which is one of the people of they later become the Templars. They're the Order of the Ancients right now. So I just saved the city. The first wave of people are like, oh my gosh, you're amazing. And as I get into town, like, everybody is running from me. Like, I can't go anywhere without people screaming, falling over themselves. I'm like, I just want to talk to a shopkeeper, and everybody's just like, ah! Running away from me. So I finally had to save, restart the game, come back in, and they didn't scream and run away from me anymore. So other than a few tiny bugs, I have enjoyed the game. I've gotten a lot of gear now. I've been doing nothing but like running around areas and trying to fully complete those areas to get all the yellow and blue spots off my map. It's very tedious, but it's been fun. I've enjoyed it. And I just downloaded that Star Wars game that we had on PlayStation that kicked my butt with the guy that played the Joker. The Star Wars game where you had the little robot pal.
Oh, Fallen Order.
Fallen Order. Jeez. Whew. So I finally re-downloaded that because I got it for free on EA Play on my Xbox. So I'm going to, once I devour Assassin's Creed, which will probably be another month or so.
Did you not play it?
I never beat it.
I don't know, I did.
I did not.
It was phenomenal.
I know it is, but I just got so tired of that AT-AT that you had to fight.
You have failed me, Inquisitor.
I can't wait to play it and beat it. But Assassin's Creed, and that's how it is with me. Every time a new game comes out, and I'm like shiny, and I play it. Yeah, and that happens to me way too much. But I will eventually play it and beat it. That's what adulthood is. You keep saying that over and over.
I actually beat games that I play.
Wow.
It might take a while, but I do.
That's what you get when you have squirrel syndrome. But unless you got anything else, I guess we can wrap this bad boy up.
I'm good.
So, watch The Mandalorian. That's the key to this episode. Guys, thanks for watching. If you do enjoy what we're doing, please like, share, subscribe, comment. We have a page. If you want us to talk about something, please post on the page. If we hadn't watched it, read it, or played it, we will do everything in our power to watch, play, read, whatever, so we can talk about it for you guys and give you our honest opinions. But again, thanks for watching. Peace out.